What's going on, YouTube? How you doing? How you doing? First and foremost, man, hope y'all having a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. We about to start this long week, y'all, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. I had an enjoyable weekend, man. I went to this thing in Dallas called the Netflix House or something like that. I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie, I was highly impressed. Some people might not like it, but I liked it. I enjoyed it, man. They had a room. They had two rooms, like interactive rooms. One of them was the Squid Games. Y'all familiar with that movie? What TV show, and the other one Stranger Things, if y'all familiar with that show. I did the Stranger Things room and I was highly impressed, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was highly impressed. What was funny about this, people breaking their kids up there. Some of them kids were crying up in there, you know what I'm saying? I guess it was kind of intense for some kids, but for me, I enjoyed it, man. The acting was superb. So, if y'all ever in Dallas, man, y'all visit the Netflix house, man. Or if y'all live in Dallas, y'all make sure y'all visit, or unless y'all don't have it in your state where you at. But anyway, before we get started, man, y'all please hit that subscribe button for your boy. I will humbly appreciate that. And what's going on, man? What is going on in the world this weekend? Boy, Trump said we finna pop off on Iran. I'm seeing a lot of different takes on this. A lot of different takes. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not educated on that at all, so I don't have nothing educational to say about it. I'm gonna let y'all explain to me on why we're going into Iran. It's besides the surface level stuff that we all read on what the media is saying and what certain pundits are saying, but I'm pretty sure there are a lot of experienced people that understand what's going on internationally. Some things I heard was about oil. Some things I heard is about Israel. Some things I heard is about the powers that be want to control Iran, or how the leader of Iran was very mean to the people, doing horrible things to the people. But one of the main things I'm seeing is what's funny to me, and I want y'all, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Just tell me I'm wrong. But one of the main things I'm seeing is people saying Trump lied, said we weren't gonna go to war. Trump lied and say if Kamala Harris was in office, we was gonna be in war. Now look at us. Trump lied and said now we in war. And I'm not like a Trump supporter or nothing, but for the 43 years I've been living, America always been popping off on other countries, man. They always done that. That's something that's not new to me. That's something I'm not shocked about. That's just nothing new to me. You know what I'm saying? And I get we in this weird Trump psychosis that a lot of people are in nowadays. And I think it's crazy, you know what I mean? Because like anything that's done under him it's World War III because it's Trump name. And I get it, man. I get it. I understand a lot of Americans, just not black Americans, just a lot of Americans in general got everything against Trump, man, and what we went through under Biden, what we went through under Trump, what we went through with Obama, George Bush, most definitely. Oh my God, Bill Clinton, George Bush Senior, Ronald Reagan. You know what I mean? Like those are all the years I've been living through the presidents I done been, that I experienced as a kid to a teenager to an adult now. Everyone of them been popping off on other countries. There's always been some type of war. There's always been some type of conflict. There's always been some underhanded type stuff. And my thing is, why everybody care about war now? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying people never talked about it. I'm not saying like people never not cared for it, but it's just mighty amazing since Trump in office, they upset about it. And my thing to them was, I was going back and forth with somebody on social media about this. And my thing was like, well, Trump lied. I said, well, tell me what president told the truth. What president never contradicted themselves? Even the ones that's running for president, all of them talk about what the next person going to do. Then when the president get in office, they do what they say that the other president was going to do. But they say what they not going to do. They always done that. That's just always been part of the politics, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But it's just funny, man, when I bring that up to them. Well, Trump, it's always Trump, though. But what about the other presidents or the people that's running for president that say harmful things and they end up being president or vice president and they doing the same things that they spoke out against? You get what I'm saying? I hope I'm making myself understandable. I don't know, man. This ain't a long video. Just want to touch bases. Then There was an African. I think he from Senegal or something like that. I might be wrong with the country he from. But he done opened fire in Austin, Texas at a bar on some white tea people and some Mexicans up in there. Just done let loose. Just let loose on everybody up in there. Then he had a sweatshirt said property of Allah. A lot of people connecting that to that to what happened over the weekend, with Iran and stuff. So I don't know, man. And RIP to those families too in Austin, Texas, man, with that African open fire on them people, man. That's a sad situation. I seen some of the videos on X, seeing police and ministers, CPR aid to the people that was wounded. I think it was like 4 or 6 people got killed in that, and 13 injured. I want to say I might be wrong with the number, but it was a high little number. Cause from what I read, they say he opened fire from his car and he got out and started letting loose. You know what I'm saying? So sad, man. We in a wild time right now, y'all. We in a wild time right now. Man, my best advice anytime we go to war is pay attention. Pay attention, man, because we never know what's going to happen to America. America been the American bully. We've been bullying people for so long. You know what I'm saying? We've been bullying so many countries for so long. We take over. We take their oil. We replace their leaders. We do all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that there's people behind the scenes that's controlling all this too. So that's why I won't get too hung up on stuff like that, because I'm not as educated maybe like some of the people that's listening to me. So I would love to get y'all hear y'all take on this and y'all point of view on what's going on, man. Like why Iran? Because I remember Ronald Reagan and George Bush Sr. wanted Iran, and I remember when Biden was in office, he was bombing like I think Syria, Yemen, in another country, I can't forget, that was cool with Iran. You know what I'm saying? So I believe this was just a setup right here anyway. I think it was the play for them to set everything up that they wanted to do. And I think they were just always in the playbook, So I don't know. And what another thing, how do you think it will affect us as foundational Black Americans? Like with this war going on, I know some of our people in the military or in the army, or however it go, and they serving, protecting us. What do y'all think? You know what I'm saying about that too? Or how will it affect us in the United States while this war going on? What y'all think about that too? But anyway, I ain't had much to talk about, man. I think that's just one of the things that I just wanted to see what y'all minds was at, and hopefully this week we'll have a better news cycle, and I got a couple of things that I want to talk about this week also, and get off my chest on what I've been seeing with some of these immigrants, some of these Democrat supporters, some of these Pan-African, these white folks, man. These white folks wilding right now, I've been seeing too. But anyway, y'all be safe. We're going to have a good day. We're going to have a good week this week, y'all. We're going to have a good week this week. And love y'all. Love y'all tremendously, man. Thank y'all for the support. Peace out.